Neon Popsicle.
Popsicle.
Wake up, guys. Oh, watch this one. Ready? Uh, Wake up, everybody. It's the day that, we have all been waiting for. The day where humanity is shown a new light, a new knowledge, a new ability of ascension, perhaps? Alright, people. I know what a lot of you may be thinking. I don't feel any different.
Oh.
I haven't been thinking too differently. Everything seems the same. I haven't necessarily seen too many different things in the sky, even, so to speak. But you know what? Like a thief in the night, people.
Like a thief in the
We're
night.
not gonna know what's gonna happen. I think it's not gonna be like, wham, and light shines down on everyone, and we're all like ascended like that. I don't think the theatrics will be there. However, I do think somewhere something was dropped in the world. Something was learned and found out and given to someone that may not be told to the rest of us quite yet. But it's the seed. The seed has been planted, perhaps.
And maybe if you are new and thinking, what is he possibly even talking about?
People.
Well, it's Easter 2026, the alleged day that Chris Bledsoe, the gentleman that we've been following for years, him and his family, Chris Bledsoe says that there is a new knowledge that is essentially being given to us starting around Easter 2026.
I would like to know, did the star alignment happen today with the star aligning with the gaze of the Sphinx? Or is that was that date falsely given to them, through
So
NASA,
I looked
through CIA?
around and it kind of says, let me see here. Astronomical calculations confirm that Regulus, let me see here. Let me just stream this.
Wow.
But before we go too into it, we want to say thank you for listening to Neon Popsicle.
Yeah.
This is the show where we, as humans, admit that
It's true.
where we open our mind, free the spirit, and admit, as humans, we truly know nothing.
Isn't that true, Cornelius Cromwell? We're here to give you the information that the spirits above want us to know. The so-spoken emissaries of the neon. And
Emissaries of the Neon. I like that.
we have a little Cornelius Cromwell here behind us, or behind me here. He follows me everywhere.
Cornelius!
It's
I
not
see you
just
back
a show.
there.
Guy follows
Are
me
you
everywhere.
guys coming tonight? Are they coming tonight? Are the aliens coming tonight? There's supposed to be orbs being seen in the Persian Gulf, or the Gulf of Persia, or something like that. Now, I also want to explain here. There's a couple other details, or a detail in specific that I want to mention. Bledsoe also mentioned that the orbs will reveal themselves during a time of war between Israel and Iran. That's now.
It's happening.
It's literally aligning right now during this Easter time.
He agrees.
So it could very well be the beginning of something very big ahead of us. Don't expect, like Jason mentioned, not all of us just wake up after an inexplicable
with a third eye.
Vibration eye, yeah, and then just feel amazing and their life just changes. That doesn't just happen to everybody. But we're on the cusp of something special here, guys.
Yep.
All right, now let me go back to this here. Now, the star Regulus will appear red on the horizon, aligned with the gaze of the Sphinx on Easter 2026. This is verified by Luna Notes. Okay, Luna Notes is fact checking. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Now, Astronomical calculations confirm that Regulus, a prominent star in the constellation Leo, which is also associated with the Sphinx, will be near the eastern horizon around early April 2026, roughly coinciding with Easter Sunday, April 5th,
Mm.
today. The Sphinx rather, faces east, so the star appearing at the horizon in line with the Sphinx's gaze is plausible during that time. However, the star does not appear notably red. Regulus is classified as a blue-white star, not
Mm-hmm.
red. So the claim about precise alignment and timing is broadly supported by astronomical data, but the star's color description is inaccurate. Though I have heard claims that the particular alignment of the star will eliminate the blue light from it and
Mm-hmm.
make it appear red during that time.
Right.
So it could very well be. I mean, things are lining up also. Yeah, I did notice the sky is extra cloudy today. I
Yeah. Me too.
saw
Yeah,
them
I noticed.
spraying quite a
It
bit.
was like
Yeah, I wish I
completely
took
covered.
pictures, but they did a lot of it today. Uh,
Mm. Wow.
anyway, it could be a coincidence. Probably is a
No way.
coincidence.
No way.
But let's watch a quick video.
I've been seeing a lot of Chris Bledsoe popping up in my feed too.
But you know what I'm curious of on
Hmm.
the Bledsoe tip here? Why, if today's the day, wouldn't you be like live streaming or something to like at least talk? Bledsoe said so. Should be like live streaming or something, just talking, drumming it up, being part of the community. Like you know, people are looking into this, right? Like you've drummed it up for so long. You
His
know your
dad's
community's digging in, isn't
probably
you know?
abducted right now, and he can't really live stream. He's probably he's probably been abducted today, and is getting more information. He will probably live stream tomorrow or something. Once he gets back from his CIA regression.
I feel like live streaming an event today
Mm-hmm.
as the Bledsoes is just as important as the astronauts live streaming themselves on the moon,
Right?
witnessing the flag. Not saying that they're going to be on the moon, but witnessing them passing the flag. These astronauts, because we're going to the moon again, guys. By the way,
Right.
if you haven't heard, going around the moon again. These people aren't going to set foot on the moon apparently, but they're going to be flying past the moon, around the moon.
Every post I see about Artemis 2 going back to the moon, all the comments are like, bullshit, it's fake, more CGI images. Like, those are the top comments now. Those used to be like little comments that you had to find, but the masses are
I know.
now calling NASA out.
I more think it's my algorithm than anything else, though. I did see something funny though along those lines that you're talking about. People saying like, "Oh, I didn't post it yet," because that's pretty new. I just saw it, but they pictured. Oh, here's the picture of the Earth from the
Yeah.
astronaut's point of view, and then one was at night, and then one was in the daytime, and then the one that was posted like 12 hours later, it was supposed to be, had the exact same cloud formation. It was just dark
Huh.
as the one that was taken in the
Right.
daytime. So that's
They're-
proven that it's not an
they're not even
actual picture
trying,
that was
man.
taken later. Yeah,
You can
bro.
use AI to cover that shit up now, and they're not even doing that. They're not-
You would get it, dude.
Trust us, people. We've been telling you guys, it's very early, that NASA is like just run by like disinformation, CIA Satanists, allegedly.
It's
But
just so weird, bro.
Akashically, I feel it.
Did you notice have you seen the post about that NASA employee with the Satan tattoo on his hand? As
Yeah.
he's like prepping one of the astronauts.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like, bro, I remember back in the day when I was trying to like get a job and stuff. It's like, no tattoos past the wrist.
Right?
You can't have this and that, da da da. But then you have people working for NASA now with a Satan face on their hands.
Why would they tell us
That's
that?
pretty crazy.
Why was
yeah.
school so anti-tattoo?
The culture, dude, has
That's
shifted.
weird.
Like completely.
Who cares
Boom,
if someone
shifted.
gets a tattoo? You're gonna look like a
just can't show it,
scumbag.
dude.
Whatever.
Don't show it with don't show it below your sleeves. You got to look professional for the office.
They don't want us to get like chakral tattoos, like sacred ritual tattoos to enhance our spiritual powers. No body markings. When body markings we'll probably do something. Probably do something.
Let me see. I'm thinking maybe we should check out a Bledsoe video in the name of Bledsoe's,
Let's
or
do
somebody
it.
talking about it.
I mean, today
something
is the
short.
day, so
Today is the
I'll be
day.
down.
I'm trying to find like a recent video that somebody posted like
Abducted by an
today.
orb.
That's kind of short.
Approached by a woman.
Easter
who-
to October. So this one might work because at least this guy's open to it being not just wait. I don't like AI images. Oh, this is a chick. Oh, not a dude. All right, so check it out. Here we go. Let's listen to what she has to say. Now this is probably going to be a little more on our tip here. She's very soft spoken. How do you turn up the audio of what you're watching on Discord? Sounds like I think you're gonna need to do it.
Let me see. I think I can turn it up when I watch your
We
stream.
have another subscriber, by the way. Sorry to ADD on you, but I noticed we have 29. Pretty sure we got 29 subscribers.
It was
Growing steady, growing strong.
the homie from work. I told him about it. He started following.
Let's go. Welcome to the Neon Fam.
All right, let me see if I can turn this video up. Yeah, I can turn it up.
Okay, good. Let's listen to what she sounds like now.
The officer, a ancient canted their.
Here we go.
A North Carolina contractor, a regular guy with a failing business, was woken up at 3 a.m. by a voice in his bedroom. Not a dream, according to everyone who has investigated him, including NASA scientists, CIA officers, and U.S. Air Force generals. What has been happening to Chris Bledsoe since 2007 is very real, and a window of time that astronomers say points to right now and extends throughout this year. The prophecy started with Easter 2026, but the astronomical truth may point somewhere else entirely. Today we're going to walk through the documented facts, the actual astronomy, and the question that the UAP community cannot stop talking about. Chris Bledsoe is not who you'd expect to be at the center of one of the most scrutinized paranormal cases in modern history. He was a building contractor in Fayetteville, North Carolina, a church-going family man, 4 kids, and no background in UFOs. No history of mental illness. On January 8, 2007, Bledsoe went to the Cape Fear River with his teenage son and 3 coworkers. What the 5 of them witnessed that night, multiple luminous objects, 4 hours of missing time, and what Bledsoe describes as a near-death experience has since been investigated by MUFON, the CIA, NASA, and the Department of Defense.
MUFON
Multiple
is reported to
three-letter
have
agencies
like
became
some
involved
dark
with the Bledsoe family.
ritualistic cult
Their support and
people at the
documented
top.
interest is on record. 5 witnesses, 1 retired law enforcement
Like
officer.
dark
None have
cult.
ever recanted their stories.
Bad.
Chris was also healed that night of advanced Crohn's disease he had been suffering from for years, verified by his doctor. But the river encounter, as extraordinary as it was, turned out to be a prologue, because the entity who would define the next chapter of Chris Bledsoe's life hadn't introduced herself quite yet. After 2007, Bledsoe went public with his experience and paid dearly for it. He describes
That's right. That's right. That's right. I want to see.
We gotta figure it out, people.
more specific, because she came back. The following Easter, 2013, the lady returned. And this time, she didn't just bring comfort, she brought a prophecy. Here's what the lady told Chris Bledsoe in 2013 in his own words. When the red star of Regulus appears on the horizon before daylight, in the gaze of the Sphinx, at that time a new knowledge will come to this planet. That's the...
Now, let's listen to that again. This is where we are. Okay. The star is going to align. I'm curious. These orbs are supposed to be around the Persian Gulf.
Oh wow, okay.
Thousands of them.
Yeah.
I'll look that up in a moment to test, show you. But hear her out.
daylight.
We've said it before.
When the red star of Regulus appears on the horizon before daylight, in the gaze of the Sphinx, at that time a new knowledge will come to this planet.
Yes.
That's the prophecy.
Yeah.
11 seconds to say it
So-
out loud.
When the red star of Regulus aligns with the gaze of Sphinx before daylight, a new knowledge will be given to this planet.
Yeah. We don't know where that that new knowledge will come from. We don't know how long that'll take.
Right, and what that even necessarily means. Ultimately, there's a new knowledge. And when there's a new knowledge, we learn something from that knowledge. Whether we use the knowledge or not,
I think that's up to us. That's where the divide comes. whether we believe it and use this knowledge, or whether we don't believe it, we fear the knowledge and we go all science.
Yeah. Because I feel like a prophecy like that is intentional in the wording. If it was a new wisdom will be given to these people, wisdom is knowledge applied, correct?
Wow. Yeah,
knowledge known and then used is wisdom. But it's just a new knowledge.
I've always
It's a
been
new
hung up
set
on that.
of information.
That's like two different stats on Dungeons and Dragons: it's intelligence and wisdom. I've always been hung up on the difference.
Wisdom is probably like special special attack in Pokemon.
I think intelligence on Dungeons and
like
Dragons.
maximum.
Intelligence is like your smarts on like your surroundings, science, what things do, and wisdom could be applied to like your ability to cast spells and magic.
Got it. I had them mixed. I had them swapped in my mind.
Is it like a intuitive knowledge or what? I don't know. I still don't know, guys. Somebody reach
Wisdom?
out. Yeah, wisdom.
Wisdom, yes. Wisdom is knowledge applied. Wisdom is when you know something and you apply that knowledge and you have results for or bared whatever from that knowledge you just did. So, for instance, me, massage. I have wisdom. I have massage wisdom now. I learned about it. I apply it, and I am seeing the fruits of it. That is wisdom now. It's not just knowledge. I'm wise to massage. We
must
get
apply
wise to
this
the things we
knowledge.
do. Correct.
And also, there was the Bledsoe, Ryan Bledsoe. At one point, he was talking about. He feels like there'll be a point of critical mass. He calls it, where a certain amount of people will start to believe it, and then once that many people believe it, then then it's out of their hands. Then it'll start to spread. And perhaps today is the point of critical mass, where just enough people have started to think that way, or open their minds to possibilities. So now we are able to take in this knowledge. I'm ready.
I mean, there is a page I've been looking at that is keeping live news. We'll check out. They're called Live Agenda TV. Live tabs on the war, basically, on other stuff going around. So we'll check stuff out. But let's finish this video here.
And it has now pulled in astronomers, government remote viewers, Egyptologists, and UAP researchers from around the world. Bledsoe shared this information with his NASA contacts, who brought it to 2 U.S. Air Force generals. Those generals formally requested written documentation. The celestial alignment was then run through advanced
When did this lady make this video?
The initial result pointed to Easter Sunday, April 5th.
Like a day ago?
Oh, wow.
11 days ago or something?
That became the date that Bledsoe...
Remember, guys, Neon Popsicle's been talking about this forever.
And a testimony of...
Yeah, we've been talking about this for years, trickling it in for years. This is 22 hours ago.
Yeah.
But, whatever.
Whatever.
No jealousy.
Over more than a decade. Since the lady had appeared to him multiple times on...
We should get some views on this, though, with our title, because there is a group of people just like us looking
more interesting.
for
the prophecy?
Neon
prophecy?
It'll at least get some VOD views.
Confirmed?
Regulus is one of the brightest stars in the sky. It sits at the heart of the constellation.
Regulus, want to pause it?
Isn't that cool, though, how Regulus sits, at the heart of Leo?
Right. Regulus is known as, in some cultures, as the little king star. And it sits in the constellation of Leo. And the little king, Jesus, was also known as the Lion of Judah. So, Chris Bledsoe has talked about how he kind of matches that up with, it's probably the return of Christ consciousness within someone, somewhere, within something, somewhere.
What if it's just the cycle of Leo? And Leo's just returning there. And to them, at that point, something important was happening.
It's the return.
And they wanted to mark it, but it wasn't necessarily it doesn't mean anything to our culture and our time, but it really meant something for them then.
Hey, I don't know, man.
To mark
maybe
that important.
The star of Leo? Or
and the Sphinx and the gaze, the whole cycle of Leo.
I mean,
maybe they just know that.
That was in 2007 that he was told
That's true, though. Right. It's not just something he picked up on the internet. This is something he's saying he was given the knowledge of via the lady. That's right. Done.
Yeah, the knowledge, Leo, sure, that stuff was the thought of it created. When were, zodiacs created? How old are those things? Leo. How old is Leo? Is that like Greek mythology or some shit?
Yeah.
Like that stuff was created, and that's now lining up with the fact that this red star, which isn't normally
Babylonian
red.
astronomers, 409 to 398 BC.
Oh wow. Wow.
So yeah, 3,000.
And the
years
returning
ago.
of Christ consciousness is a cycle. So Leo has probably gone through this before. Maybe the last time we had a quote unquote, Jesus Christ here, who assumed Christ consciousness. Maybe it lined up again. I don't know. Probably
Interesting. Maybe that's what. I'm curious.
Lion. Ancient astronomers called it.
I love that it's at the heart of the lion.
And it's been
though.
associated with royalty and divine powers across Babylonian, Persian, Greek, and Egyptian cultures for thousands of years. If the night sky is a map, Regulus is one of the landmarks that kings and priests have always watched. Second,
Magic is real.
why does the lady call it a red star when Regulus is actually blue-white? The Earth's atmosphere bends and filters the light passing through it. Blue wavelengths scatter. What reaches your eye looks reddish. It's the same reason that sunsets turn orange. A blue-white star sitting on the horizon at dawn would appear red to the naked eye.
There we go.
She wasn't wrong. She described what someone standing on the ground would actually see. Third, what does the gaze of the Sphinx mean? The Great Sphinx of Giza faces perfectly due east. It has always faced the horizon, specifically the point where the sun rises at the spring equinox. This was intentional.
Which is today.
It is architectural astronomy built into one of the oldest structures on Earth. Now here's the critical piece.
Isn't the 20th going to be the equinox? The spring equinox?
Maybe.
The 21st?
I think you're right. Yeah.
And I thought that was March 21st.
I was thinking it was Easter, but I could be tripping.
March 20th. Yep.
There it is. Already happened.
Man.
Here we are, baby.
Thought
Easter
it was the 21st,
2026.
but yeah, 20th.
Buckle up,
So we're here
Cornelius.
already. It already kind of happened. The spring equinox happened, and it's already lining up with that time of Regulus being seen. Regulus is able to be seen during the spring equinox, which is after March 20th.
Yeah, I'm
So
gonna go
that's already lining
outside
up.
tonight. Smoke 4 bowls. And look at the sky.
Did
Maybe we'll see
I?
something.
No, where'd that go? Where'd that go?
Our lady
That'd be
friend.
it. Okay.
It starts to get a little bit complicated. Independent astronomical analysis, run-through software including Stellarium and NASA's JPL Ephemeris, suggests that Regulus does not actually rise in front of the Sphinx at dawn on Easter Sunday, April 5th, 2026.
Okay.
On that
No.
date, Regulus is rising in the west, behind the Sphinx,
Okay,
not in front
okay.
of it. So when does the actual alignment occur? The calculations point to 2 dates later in 2026,
Okay.
March 29th and October 7th. Those are
He did say something about August.
He did. Well, he said something about, like, I thought I remembered September. Well, August, September. I mean, that's around there, August, September, October.
Right? Just that later part of the year.
Okay.
the dates when Regulus rises on the eastern horizon in the eastward days of the Sphinx just before dawn. Bledsoe himself has acknowledged.
But see, it's the beginning of something, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the beginning.
Just
of
like
it.
we can feel, we feel things a lot on this podcast. We felt it when COVID wasn't real, and that we were like, the whole world's already probably
Bro.
cured from this. And we called
Oh
it.
my gosh,
We're
said
probably
it,
calling
dude.
it now. Like, there is something new. It's happening. Where it
We
is, I don't
100%
know.
said it.
I think we'll
When
find
it was
out
just
though.
full swing, everybody's sick, people are
Yep.
dying. We were like, no, bro, I feel like there's like a collective
I
healing.
think
right
it's
now.
already
Everybody's-
gone. I think it's done.
Yeah, bro.
But they're like, they're not gonna fucking tell us it's done.
Wow,
Mhm.
that was cool. So true.
this
I
in
love
recent
that.
interviews. Walking back the
We have to
street-
start writing down our prediction. I started writing down predictions in
Oh,
my phone
wow,
and the
okay.
dates I'm doing them. As far as,
Nice.
like-
that's proof right
'cause
there.
I walk around town and I go to these businesses and I'll visit them within like their first few months of being open, and I'll be able to tell whether it's gonna stay or not, or if it's gonna
Wow.
be closed, and when it's gonna close, and I'll fucking tell you, dude. So I'm starting to take notes. I
Wow.
only have one so far written down, but yeah, I'm gonna start doing that. We gotta start writing them and the dates we do it, so then it's cool. So
Right.
then we can back up and people won't believe us. They'll think we just made the note.
Right, they won't. But
reframing and expanding
Right.
the window to include the fall, which is when he's actually planning a trip to Egypt himself.
Interesting. Let's see what
Reframing
she
and
said.
Expanding the window to include the fall,
go
which
into
is when he's actually
Egypt?
planning a trip to
let's go to
himself.
Egypt in the fall. Let's manifest that, guys. Can we get a membership goal to go to Egypt in the fall with Chris Bledsoe
Whoa. We could run into Bledsoe.
to the Sphinx? Hello, boys.
This means the prophecy, if we take the
You
astronomy
guys want to
seriously,
go to outer
isn't pointing to
space?
Easter
What the
2026.
fuck?
It may be pointing to October 7th.
He turns into an
2026.
orb. It was me the whole time. Oh, he just takes us both.
want to be transparent about
It
something.
was me
here.
the whole
The
time.
shifting of dates is something skeptics have rightly pointed to.
I am the mother.
And we should hold that honestly. But here's the other side of that coin. The astronomical software is what refined the date, not Bledsoe changing his story arbitrarily. The original Easter framing came from astronomers running the prophecy through their machines in 2012.
And lying
More
to
precise
him.
modern calculations point later in the year. That's not goalpost moving, that's the math.
They told us. I mean,
Bledsoe's prophecy doesn't exist in
if
isolation.
you wanna pause it
The
real
deeper you
quick.
go, the more thread goalpost.
Did you hear
you-
that GPT line she just threw at you?
what'd you say? Oh, that's goalpost. That's
Listen.
not goalpost moving or whatever.
Yeah, that's not goalpost moving. That's adaptation or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh my god.
That's GPT script.
Damn. We caught her.
Caught her. Boom. Done. Thumbs down.
I know the dislike. Oh yeah. If you listen to the Bledsoe podcast, ever since the start, he has said that they were given 2 dates, Easter 2026 and September 2026. But the only reason the Bledsoes thought it was Easter is because every year around Easter something happens for them. They had some vision, some visitation, some whatever. So they thought Easter was the correct one, but they were told those 2. They were told September by one person in the NASA, and they were told Easter by someone else. So, and he has been
That's
saying
right.
that. That's not like a new thing. Oh, actually, it was Easter. It's September, guys. He's been saying that since the start, but they
And
he really thought it was
You're right.
Easter, But
It's just
like a
this
thief
year.
in the night.
This year is significant, dude.
Yeah.
And
It's
how much
huge.
more alien shit has been dropping recently too?
Not a lot
From the White
Oh,
House
I mean,
and like a bunch, dude.
yeah.
Very, very recently,
I
lots
heard
of UFO
that they
stuff.
just came out. I don't know if this is AI because you don't know what the fuck's AI anymore. But they just came out like admitting that some weird shit happened at the Bayside Mall with all this police.
What they
I-
admitted?
They admitted. I heard the Congress came out today like admitted
They
something. Let me
admitted.
see. I might have liked it on Instagram. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, you got to drop that in the docket.
Right. Let's see if I even
100%.
did. I hope I did.
You look while we watch this.
Okay,
Truly,
got it.
that's the math getting more accurate. Bledsoe's prophecy doesn't exist in isolation. The deeper you go, the more threads converge on this same window of time. There's a slow wobble in the Earth's axis. So slow it takes about 26,000 years to complete one full cycle. As the Earth wobbles, the constellations that rise on the eastern horizon at the equinox gradually shift. The last time Leo, the constellation containing Regulus, rose in perfect alignment with the Sphinx at the vernal equinox was approximately 10,500 BCE. That's not coincidence to Egyptologists who study astronomical architecture.
What was going on back then?
That is the age of Leo. The Sphinx, many argue, was built to mark it. Edgar Cayce, the 20th century psychic,
Edgar
known
Cayce.
as the Sleeping Prophet,
Big Edgar Cayce
predicted
fan.
decades ago
The
that
Sleeping
Harvard,
Prophet.
an ancient life
This lady watches Bledsoe Said So. He can sleep
Very
on a
beneath
book, wake up, and retain the knowledge that was inside the book.
Look behind her.
Akashically. Yeah, see that? Is that what that is?
This is a Bledsoe, so fucking scope.
The little UFO thing?
That's their logo.
It is, huh?
100%. Yeah.
Sphinx would be revealed when Leo returned to prominence in this way. He made that prediction
Yeah, put
before
it in the
modern
docket.
software could calculate when it would happen.
After this.
Casey predicted it. Bledsoe was told about it by a non-human entity in 2013. The astronomical math,
They
when
were
run
both
precisely,
told by the same
points
thing.
to later in 2026. These completely independent threads, but the same destination. And there's one more layer that the UAP community has been buzzing about. The emblem of the Space Force's National Space Intelligence Center depicts a sphinx gazing at a star.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. What does Egypt have anything to do with America?
What do they fucking get by doing that? That's such specific imagery.
That's messed up.
Bledsoe has pointed to this publicly, whether it's coincidence or intentional. Someone in military intelligence chose that imagery. And it was chosen after Bledsoe shared his prophecy with Pentagon officials in 2012 and 2013.
It was made after?
Records
That's
contain classified
crazy.
knowledge of the alignment, but the documented interest from the DIA, CIA,
That's crazy.
NSA, and Department of Defense in Chris Bledsoe's experiences is not speculation. It is on record. Concept most famously articulated by the 20th century Edgar Cayce, that buried beneath the Sphinx at Giza is a sealed vault containing the true history of humanity. Not just the history, the full record, going back to a civilization that predates anything in our textbooks. Casey called it the Atlantean Library. He said that it would be revealed when the stars returned to a specific position, the same position they held when the
Wow.
civilization was at its peak, the age of Leo, the
Man.
alignment we are now approaching. Our next video is all about him and how it ties to this, so stay tuned for that.
So we get it now. Like,
I think so.
this is the time it's all starting. This is when we start to see the signs
I feel like that's
of what
why
we've been talking about for years.
a lot of things seem like it's all coming down now. Like there's might be a lot of pressure, a lot of stressful things happening in life right now. I think that's just because they're trying to throw everyone's frequency off, trying to fuck it up as much as they can,
You got to confuse them as much as you can, right?
and like, but it'll be okay. They're just trying to scare you as much as they can so they can get what they can out of you. But it's gonna be fine, I think. In the end.
My testimony will touch on this matter, and I've been asked to approach with extreme caution. The incident at the Bayside Marketplace in Miami on January 1st is currently classified, and I've been instructed to refrain from divulging certain details due to the ongoing nature of the investigation. However, in the interest of transparency, I will provide what little information I am authorized to share. A New York resident we will be referring to as Fitz was indeed present at the Bayside Marketplace on the night of the incident. The DOD has confirmed that Fitz may have witnessed something classified. Reports indicate that this individual captured footage of the event in question, footage that, as of now, remains classified and has not been retrieved by the federal government. This footage, if revealed, could have profound implications, not only for national security, but for how we understand these events. The American people are not aware, but due to government
No.
calls, we have never had a situation where a civilian has had footage of this kind in their possession and has not been retrieved by the Department of Homeland Security. In past incidents, our procedures
Black
would
are
normally
real.
resolve situations like this in a rapid time frame. There is a first time for everything. Now, as I'm sure you understand, I must emphasize that Fitz has been deemed an enemy of the state. This designation
Fitz has been deemed an enemy of the state.
Whoa.
Let me see.
Because he has footage of something that was at the mall that hundreds of police were there
He
for.
won't share. There's no widely reported real-world news confirming an individual named Fitz who has been officially deemed an enemy of the state. The state, but appears to be within a specific, possibly fictional or unverified social media content. Historical cases: Fitz John Porter.
I mean, maybe it's like an alias or something. Fitz.
Fitz.
I mean, that's a name.
Fitz. What's his first name? You can check it out on Reddit. They know how Reddit's the truth,
Right?
Where did this go?
stems not from any malicious action on his part, but due to the sensitive nature of what he witnessed and the material he is believed to possess. Let me be clear. Fitz is not the only person of interest in this matter, but his involvement has made him a focus of ongoing federal operations. I would strongly advise everyone in this room and beyond to exercise caution in the questions they ask and the assumptions they make. This is an active investigation, and
So, do you wanna
any
pause
attempt
this?
to push for classified details could not
Say again?
Just asking if you wanted to pause it. Now, he did ask me not to tell you guys this, and to kind of keep it on the low key, but I figured it's the age of disclosure, right?
Exactly.
You want to know who's there at the Bayside Mall that day?
Yes.
Cornelius, right here, right behind me.
Oh my gosh.
He was at the Bay. It was him. He appeared. I told him not to. You know, the 1 second he leaves my side, he goes to the fucking Bayside Mall.
Corny.
Corny, exposed himself, and now the whole world's erupt.
Oh my gosh.
Why'd you have to go and do that? What? What? Oh my god. But that's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Corny.
Age of disclosure. I'm sorry. I had to tell them. It's the age of disclosure.
Corny.
I wanted to disclose.
not only jeopardize the integrity of the case, but also risk exposing highly sensitive information that our government is working diligently to control. We are treading on dangerous ground here. The Bayside incident, like the Nimitz encounter, touches on matters far beyond what we're
It
ready to
seems-
discuss.
I don't know.
And while I understand the desire
I need
for transparency,
the ability to
there are
rewind.
certain things we simply cannot
Right.
divulge at this time. The The safety of our citizens and the stability of our national security depend on our discretion. That is all. The individual named Fitz.
That's
My
weird.
testimony will touch on this matter, and I've been asked to approach with extreme caution. The incident at the Bayside Marketplace in Miami.
I don't know, man. Fits.
Hmm.
Yeah. See,
Chat,
AI,
is
I
this
was
real?
Thinking about like. What?
I know. How can you believe
AI.
anything the government says
I'm thinking
anymore?
AI. I'm
Yeah,
thinking AI.
that's what I'm thinking. Chat, is this real?
Thinking AI because
I need to
sometimes
evolve already.
when people in the back are too still,
Miami
I get sus. Like
on January 1st is currently
certain people are just too
and I've been
still.
instructed to refrain from divulging certain details due to the ongoing nature
He's an alien.
of the investigation. However, in the interest of transparency,
does that
I will
exact
provide
motion,
what
too,
little information
with his
I'm
little-
authorized to share.
that
A New York resident we will
mouth
be
and
referring to
face
as
looks
Fitz
a little
was
fake,
indeed
but the
present
head
at the Bayside
looks
Market
good. Like from here,
on the night of the incident. The DOD
Yeah,
has
and
confirmed
little bit
you know, the
lighter.
speech
May
doesn't
have
necessarily
witnessed
match with what
something
this guy's doing.
classified. Reports
This could be
indicate that
camera
this
angle, of
individual
course.
captured footage
But
of the
the
event
face
in
seems
question.
like it's
Footage
been put on a
that,
head.
as of now, remains classified.
Yeah, huh?
I don't know.
It's very good. Very good skepticism. Whoa,
But
look
yeah,
at this,
I
guys.
don't know. Oh yeah, this is just happening too. There was our plane was hit. Oh!
Target destroyed.
Eject, eject. Damn, how sick.
That's crazy. Look at that thing fall. That's trippy. So what, people? Is it real?
I
Is it
don't
not?
know.
Let me know, chat. Caught my attention. I want to share with you
It's
guys.
not a source.
Age of disclosure. That's always been the narrative of the Bayside Mall is aliens or
Testimony will touch
spiritual
on this
magic
matter, and
shit.
I've been asked to
Demon
approach with
realms.
extreme caution.
It's just
The incident at the Bayside.
I don't know. The Bayside Mall was fucking nuts.
Right.
Yeah, see, this is David Fravor, the Navy pilot from '04.
Oh shit. And that's the guy that caught the Tic
Marketplace
Tac.
in Miami to share. A New York
Yeah, this
resident we
isn't-
will be referring.
Apparently,
Okay.
this isn't. This is
Okay. That's fucked, man. Why would they do that? That is
That's what they do, man.
that
That's
is
what AI's
mo-
made to
that
do.
is
It's made-
malicious AI right there. That was
No, see,
malicious.
it's made to confuse you
Yeah.
on purpose,
That's
so they can get away with their thing, and you just are gonna think it's fake.
That's malicious, dude. They'll make him AI that's literally saying something that I already believe. But it's like them
Oh, yeah.
saying it, so they
AI
want
is-
my brain to believe what they say about it is true.
What the frick have I been saying since the get, dude? AI is not gonna destroy us the way they've been saying it's gonna kill. It is going to gaslight us to hell. It's going to burn us from the inside out.
Oof.
And there's so many reports now saying AI can now guaranteed make a sane person delusional 100% of the time.
no. Oh
I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, is this even true?
Is Chris
Like,
Bledsoe AI?
is he AI?
I've never seen him in person. And he, you know,
No, he's not AI.
I don't know,
Is he
dude. Is he? Is that like a huge governmental AI program?
A psyop.
Yeah.
You know what the biggest psyop is, honestly? AI companies.
Wow.
AI companies came out of nowhere, and we're trusting them with everything.
It did come out of
Going
nowhere,
forward.
right? Like 2 years
And
ago.
we're giving them the future of our society.
Yep.
It's in their hands now. Jobs are being laid off. 30,000 people from Oracle are now laid off. All
Yep.
these customer service people are laid off
Yeah.
because they have the AI agents and all this stuff. Why are we trusting the AI companies with so much? We're trusting them with our whole entire economy. They are holding us up right now.
It's that
and they came
bubble.
out of nowhere just a few years ago.
We're fucked.
We're letting them put chips in our brain, so we can start speaking with our mind using Neuralink and shit.
Like we need that. Maybe we do. But I think we will be able to do that without the chip, people. We are psychic beings. We can do all that psychic stuff the chip allows us to do without the chip. But they're trying to get their grasps on us before we can.
Interesting. So then they can. Interesting.
Because we're chipped, so that there's no. Once we're chipped, there's no way that we can.
I feel like
edit
once
our
you're chipped,
vibration.
you're fully dependent on
it's done.
on-
You're
on
done.
the system. You're fully
You're done.
plugged in. Yeah, you can't go back.
The only thing that can save you now is God. Once you're chipped, like you cannot meditate, you cannot match frequency, you cannot hemi-sync or do shit to achieve your psychic potential once you're chipped.
Right, because the chip controls all.
Once you're about to achieve hemi-sync, the chip will like zap you like out of it, some undetectable
Right.
way. They just throw your
Right,
frequency
because-
off.
Yeah, I can see that.
We can do chip stuff without the chip. They want you to think the chip's the only way to do it. We can
Yeah,
heal
I mean, there's
ourselves.
There's stuff here. Okay, like dreams. Let's see. There's been a like dream communication, multiple
Mhm.
tests where people can now,
Right.
see what they've been fucking dreaming with their users and shit.
That's Akashic.
Yeah, like you get it.
Yeah.
We've touched on that a couple times,
Mhm.
several times, and I want to I
Stay
want to
human.
try that. I want to make a test, you and I, if we can
That's right.
test our telepathy and see if we can try to dream the same thing or
Hmm. Now-
I go to a spot that then you try to access also, and then I'll leave something there for you that then you'll go find
Whoa.
and say, oh, this is what it was.
I have a pretty
This
hard
is where
time
I found
remembering
it.
my dreams nowadays.
Well, this is why we're gonna
But-
train for it. You
right.
gotta it's a process.
down
So
for
you're gonna
it.
have to figure it out. I can tell you how, man. I've done this stuff, and it's just for me. It's just doing
That's
it
cool.
again.
That's cool.
I don't
I
know about
believe it.
telepathy.
I'm a
I
believer.
haven't done this, but I've done lucid dreaming. So, and
I feel like I was
that's really
able
bad.
to remote view with you that one time on that one episode that we did. We had a remote viewing
you did
episode,
pretty good.
guys.
Yeah,
pretty
I
good.
wish we could find that exact episode. It's somewhere in the chain.
Somewhere in
it
the
was
in the, in
funny.
the, the
It's good.
Spotify.
really good.
Yeah, it was good. I was like, I'm getting this many inches, and it was about that many inches. I'm getting this shape, and it was about that shape. I'm getting a star. There was a star on it. There's a bunch of crazy stuff. Just knocking it out of the park. It wasn't me though, guys. Again, it was Cornelius Cromwell back here. I am but a vessel.
you gotta take some credit. You gotta take some credit.
I am but a vessel for his insurmountable alien brain knowledge.
Man, we gotta
Wisdom.
somehow check out the night sky. I think
I'm
it's
going-
completely cloudy though.
You know what? Let me do this. What? Oh, I can't. I can't.
Me neither. Me neither.
Wow. One day, if you run the OBS end, I can go out on my phone. You can do it on your phone too if you wanted to right now, but I don't want to set you out. I can go like, I'll be back, guys. Switch over to my phone. Hey, well, I'm outside. Look at the sky with me. Yeah, you can do it.
And then it would
We
just
can do
look
it.
like a black sky.
It will. It will.
It wouldn't translate to my phone.
It wouldn't. We could. No. It would. I don't know. I feel like you might be able to see some stars, but yeah, it wouldn't be the same. It ain't the same, people. But it's a cool little technique. Live IRL stream. Neon
So
Popsicle.
curious. Trump just gave Iran a deadline. You know what I mean? He was
Uh-oh.
saying in 44 hours, if you guys don't make a deal with us, we're gonna bomb you straight to hell. So I'm curious.
Oh, what?
Yeah, the Iranian leader says your reckless moves are dragging the United States into a living hell for every single family, and our whole region is going to burn because you insist on following Netanyahu's commands. Make no mistake, you won't gain anything through war crimes. The only real solution is respecting the Iranian people.
Damn, and we're saying no.
Respecting the rights of the Iranian people and ending this dangerous game.
Wow.
Like, jeez, dude. But it's funny because Trump is going around saying like, "Oh yeah, no, we're winning the war. We're about to have a deal with them. Don't even worry about it." And then
This
he'll
is
make a
his
post
deal?
like this saying, and then he'll make a post like this literally the next day or within 12 hours saying, "If you guys don't make a deal, we're gonna bomb you to hell." And then he'll announce to the American people, "No, no, very close to making a deal. Very
gonna
close.
make a
I actually
deal
think
with
they're
the
going
Iranian
really
people."
good. I just got off the phone with him."
Yeah, it's comply or
It
die.
goes from in the same sentence. It goes. Yeah, we're very close to making a deal. Actually, very close to making a deal. You know what? I just got off the phone with him actually, and we just talked about it. So it's like one step
Yeah.
closer every single.
He does that. It's actually incredible.
It's
actually
crazy
perfect.
how on board they actually are. The new leaders are actually very on board with what to do.
I can't
They know
believe how
exactly
on
what
board
to
they
do.
are. You wouldn't believe how
Oh.
on board they are.
You wouldn't believe how good the
It's
conversation
incredible.
went. It was awesome. It was beautiful. The conversation went very smoothly. I think you guys will be very proud.
Yeah, that's good.
They're actually very smart people. They know what we need. 42 hours for the deadline for Iran to open the Strait of Hormuz.
Comply
Let's
or
listen to what
die.
this guy has to say.
We watched a video on the Strait of Hormuz the other day. They were saying like a lot of the nation, like the world's economy, relies around it.
Correct. Yeah. Dr. Chang or Zhang. Predictive history. That's his. He's a
Oh shit.
came out of nowhere, kind of super popular YouTube channel right now. It's a Chinese
Sounds like
professor
he knows what he's
about
talking
it.
about.
Yeah, it's actually very interesting. I just watched another video where he was saying how even if this shakes the world's economy, the way things are working out could still benefit the U.S. and Russia,
Oh,
which is why
what?
Russia won't get involved when they technically should be getting involved, because we're attacking their ally right now.
Right.
But ultimately, by taking power away or fuel power away, people won't want to purchase fuel from them.
Mm-hmm.
We have oil reserves here and in Russia. We're like the second and third
Oh
most
wow.
valuable
Yeah.
oil reserves. So people are going to have to start buying oil from us and Russia
Oh shit.
instead of them. So we're just going to let them kind of fizzle out. We're prepared to keep going to war for as long as it takes.
Yeah.
And,
for real.
Because we know in the long run, even if it shakes the whole world economy and everybody's mad at us, America ultimately, quote unquote, benefits from this whole situation. Because we're sitting on a shitload of oil, and we just took Venezuela, not by coincidence, that we're now owning Venezuela, which is one of the largest oil reserves in the world.
Whoa, really? I didn't know that.
Raw
They were
oil.
so poor before. So much,
Because-
but that was on purpose to get them out of there so we can take it. Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know about that, but it's just more like poor.
They had
They don't have the infrastructure. Maybe they're selling raw oil, and maybe raw oil is more expensive to make
Venezuela.
into fuel than people admit.
Have you seen the
or wanna
meme
even
talking
talk
about like Venezuela's inflation rate, where it shows like all the world's inflation rates on a chart, going up year by year? Let me see.
No, didn't it increase like 1,000%? But yeah, find
Yeah,
something.
it's insane. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, we probably did that to them, so we could take it
Wow.
over. Yeah, look, I don't know.
How could we have done that to them? How could that have been us?
Political leaders working in collaboration with the U.S.
Sanctions
like backdoor
and things
deals.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Right. Interesting.
Bam, bam. And this is just a couple of years ago too, so this isn't even up to date. Share.
So true, Lobster. WW3 is an L. Agreed.
World War III so far has been an L. I'll agree with you there.
Let's fucking yawn. That's all I gotta say.
Here, try that one out. It's a YouTube video, YouTube link. I just posted it.
Drop it in the
It
docket.
should go there. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah.
Oh, wait, is this it? Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Discord. Docket. Send. There it goes.
Here it is. Oh yeah, I feel like I've seen this. Okay, let's see this.
Let's watch it. Just watch it, guys. This is the state of the nation of inflation. in
This
Venezuela.
stream here.
Watching.
Now this is the top 10 countries by inflation rate. Belarus was number 1 for 1 year. 43.7.
2013.
What? What does this even mean though?
I don't know. Probably like percent of like inflate, like
Oh, of inflation maybe.
like
43%
increased
inflation.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Belarus drops down. That's cool. Damn. What? Venezuela. When did they even take over? It's just nonstop.
See where
Ever
America
since
stepped in.
2014. Oh shit!
All
I'm
right.
curious if South Sudan had something going on around the same time, like some
They
kind
probably
of
have some
war.
oil over there too. Venezuela said, I don't think so. Like what? It's done. It's done. It's in shambles.
Whoa!
Like
yeah, I
a st-
remember people finding stacks of money or
Yeah,
something.
they're
on
like
side
the
of road.
streets are littered with bills of money, like just trash, garbage, basically. It's all just garbage.
Oh my gosh!
They'd rather use like the money to mold a paper mache basket and maybe sell that for some rice.
Oh my gosh! It's just nonsense.
And that's where the
scary,
oil
dude.
is. And I believe we just did something where we took control of Venezuela, didn't we?
Yes,
Yeah. So
technically.
it only makes sense. It's probably on our part that should happen. Through the use of time,
Oh my!
of time travel
gosh.
technology, and mental manipulation, and then we just get oil out of it.
Oh my!
Oil has got to have some kind of spiritual power, dude.
Well, dude, it's the Earth's blood. It's essentially
Right.
the life force.
Right.
It's basic. It really is.
It really
like
is
Final Fantasy
more-
VII.
It's more right. It's more than we even like actually believe.
What did they call it? What was
Wasn't
it?
it
Not
a
mana, but
Mako?
it was Mako. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Taking the Mako from the Earth. That is literally
I
the
think
Earth. The Earth's blood source.
I think that's 100% true. And like, there's some spiritual power behind the blood of Earth. But they want us to know. They want us to think it's just a combination of like chemicals that let things run.
From
It's
the
like
dinosaurs.
Earth's life. Dinosaurs, right?
Fossil
Good
fuels.
grief. Good
Good
grief.
grief.
From the dinosaurs. Yeah, and there's so much of it, huh? Oh, all the dinosaurs live in Venezuela or something? Did all dinosaurs die in Iran?
Oh my gosh, bro. For real, what?
You know, there's theories that America is actually the real Holy Land, and not.
You've
The Middle
mentioned that
East.
before. Something about Utah.
There's a bunch of places in Utah and throughout America that are like named after holy, like, landmarks and like holy places in the Bible. Some people,
Well,
you know,
it's
it might be
interesting
named.
because
Yeah.
I'm learning that America isn't mentioned in the end times.
Mm.
This
Well.
land of America isn't mentioned, but the places like Russia and China
Wow.
are. So let's see if I can find something
Okay.
like that.
Yes.
Let's see.
There's a place called Jerusalem in Utah. And people think that might be actually where he was born. But then, yeah, it does kind of take away the fact that Jesus, like, traveled around the Middle East. Or did he really? Or all those places he traveled to here in America? And that's why we're the Holy Land. That's why we're protected. That's why we are number one. Nobody can touch us. We are God's people.
Yeah, see, this is kind of where I'm at from harvest.org. America's not found in the end times events.
He never even went to America.
Yeah, as we look at the end times events in the pages of Scripture, you really don't find America there. You see Israel, you find Iran, Libya shows up. You can make pretty good case for identifying Russia and
Wow.
even China. But I can't find any passage that clearly identifies the United States of America, this author writes.
Right. Funny that
So where are we?
most of the biblical stuff happens around like where Jesus was born, where Jesus centered himself. So it's a lot of the Middle East, Israel, Jerusalem, whatever, Persia.
What about China, though?
China? I feel like
I guess it's
he
closer
may
than...
have, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of close. I think
And
it's huge. China's so big.
what was happening over here in North America, South America, while all that Christianity, miracle stuff was going on over there, we had like Aztec and Mayan temples and like Native Americans over here. We didn't really have Jesus teaching over here until Christopher Columbus came over here,
Interesting.
right?
To this part of the world, it's true.
And that's crazy. Like, so the Jesus teaching really only got spread over there while he was alive? Over here on these whole two entire continents across the ocean, didn't even hear about Jesus until Christopher Columbus came over?
God or Jesus, yeah.
They probably had their
absolutely. That
own
was
Christ consciousness Jesus giving them information.
Earth. They lived off the earth.
Right. They
Gaia
found a way to get it
was
from
their
that.
god.
Right.
So obviously people think we might have been decimated by nukes.
Wow.
America declines as a world power because of foolish world leaders. Power of ancient Babylon only lasted about 86 years.
Whoa. It was the mightiest civilization, right?
That's right.
One of them. We're well overdue for a society toppling, I think.
Maybe America has a great spiritual awakening.
That is
America
it.
may not be mentioned in the scripture because a great spiritual awakening happens. A massive revival that spreads across our country like a prairie fire. So then, if millions of men, women, and children turn to Jesus Christ for salvation, what would happen at the rapture? Millions of Americans would be caught up to heaven in the twinkling of an eye, and the USA would not be the same country.
Everyone goes to heaven, I think.
All dogs go to heaven,
Yeah.
brother.
All of them.
All dogs.
Even the bad ones. Eventually their soul does return. You know? Even the bad
all
ones.
dogs.
Great.
I'm really hoping the aliens, should we even call them aliens, do come
Right.
and are peaceful.
I
To
hope one comes
be not afraid.
someone comes down in my backyard from the sky
Yeah.
and like gives an undeniable experience, you know? Most of the experience
Undeniable.
I have, I feel like as my human conditioned mind always has like a little shade of like, it wasn't good enough for me. Sorry how greedy of me to think that way, but
I get it.
I just need something. I need undeniable, incredible proof. You know.
I get it.
That's what I'm
I
gonna
get
go
it.
out. I'm gonna ask for that tonight, in the backyard, while I'm smoking.
Just don't ask Chat GPT or it will make you delusional, apparently. Your AI chatbot is agreeing you into a false
Whoa.
reality.
Well, it's an old time demiurge, isn't it? The Chat GPT that people are talking.
Oh, of course.
Isn't it an
It's
old
definitely an evil.
fucking?
I would say so.
Dark Lord. Sumerian god. That's what it was.
trying. I think the aliens are trying to save us from AI. I think this whole
Yes.
war is going on because of AI.
They're trying to alter humanity to be able to surpass AI. So we're not taken over by it because we are on top. Nothing's going to be able to crush us. We are spiritually top of the food chain, even spiritually. So AI it's time to go, buddy. That's why I've said it so many times. We're just going to be given this access to Akashic knowledge. If it's there, if the knowledge is there, then we will be able to tap into it through thinking, opening our third psychic eye. So we will be able to see. Like, we were looking so hard. Is this AI? Is that video real? Like,
Right.
soon we will just know Akashically this was made by an AI. Like, that's bullshit. 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 All the politicians
Right.
lying to us, bullshit. You're lying. You're lying. I know exactly what fucking type of person you are. You evil, conniving. Like, you're not going to be in charge. You know? We will know all the lies. There will be no more lies. And that's the judgment. That's the everything you've ever done revealed in front of your peers or whatever. That's
That is the apocalypse.
right.
The
We
true
all know
apocalypse.
everything
The
about
lifting
each other
of
and
the
everything.
veil.
Right. There is a veil. We have to do this knowledge. We have to do research to learn shit. The veil lifts.
Yes.
It's all just Akashic.
Correct.
Knowledge exists. So, like, psychically, it only makes sense you'd be able to pull it immediately.
Yeah.
You know? Just not in this physical world.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's just out with the bullshit, I think. The reason
Loving
I
it.
think
I'm
that
loving it.
also is because one of the questions I've had for the longest time while doing this podcast is like a lot of religion, at least my religion I was raised with, Christianity, says like the Bible is 100%. Believe in the Bible, the words in the Bible are true. But then you start learning
Right.
like there are some governments that change some of the words of the Bible. There are some books of the Bible that are written by these other
Yes.
religious groups. Then I started thinking, how can I tell what is true? And I had that desire from as a human. I want the truth, like, and there's no way for me to tell that based off a Bible or reading these books that humans have put their grubby little mitts on. The
Yes.
only way I can decide or decipher truth from false is through a direct connection with God. That's like the first thing I thought was only a direct connection with God. Only a direct connection with this absolute knowledge is how you can know the truth. Like, otherwise we
That's
are
well said.
so manipulable, like such gullible people. We will believe anything, and they have it down to a science how to manipulate us.
Yes,
You
master
need
sorcerers,
God
dude.
to tell you. You need God to tell you what's real. You can't listen to anything on this plane. Even there's a heretic saying even the Bible. But I'd almost rather listen to God than the Bible. If God came down and told me this, the blah, and had said some of those things are real, I'd believe God. You know?
Yeah, of course, sorry. Yes.
I don't think he'd be mad about that.
No, dude. Well said.
Out with the bullshit.
Otherwise, you fall for anything.
We can't.
You do pick a side. You end up falling for you end up looking to government to lead you. You end up looking for
Yeah.
a gang on the streets to lead your way. You end up looking for, some kind of outside acceptance that isn't good. Like it isn't spiritually fulfilling, like the left or the right.
True.
You pick a side.
Yeah, right.
You shouldn't pick a side. It forces you to pick a side otherwise, if you're not strong inside yourself.
Yes.
You end up picking a side if you're not strong inside.
Oh, I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a way to divide us, because together we're stronger. Together, if as a collective population we started loving and bringing light, then the shift would occur. But they don't want that. They want us to choose a side, and it's like it's 50-50 on that split. It's literally half of us going against half of us.
Yes.
It's like the most efficient split is politics.
Yes.
It's all a show too. It's all a stage to confuse you and make you not practice Hatha yoga. I'm just kidding. Not to look into anything spiritual. Look at this guy.
Ah, cute.
He's an eraser. I think his eye comes out. Oh wait. Oh, his face comes off.
Oh my. Oh my. Can you switch it?
Now it's my head.
Hey, alien head.
That's the one that the Bledsoe saw. They have a translucent triangle in their chest.
Oh, that's right. Nice
That's
one.
crazy. How crazy. That's what I want to see. A translucent light child and I think I'm ready for it. You know,
I think you're ready for it.
I hear. Oh, they don't want to reveal themselves to too many humans. You know, because it really messes with the human. You have to be they have to know you're ready for it. I think I'm ready for it.
Yeah, but usually the people who have such a heavy experience with it are suffering with heavy trauma. Remember?
Yes,
It's usually a super traumatic event where it's like, it's almost like that, or you're stepping off the edge.
Through listening to so many different like spiritual books and stuff, since I listened to the Bledsoes, I've come to the thought conclusion or hypothesis that they don't come out and help you guys or interfere with anything, because a lot of the stuff that we're going through, our souls have to experience karmically, and karma like rules as a law, even where they're at, and they can't fuck with karma. They, like, if we have to go through it, we got to go through it. Sometimes though, when it says when they come across someone like exceptionally like down, exceptionally depressed, scared, like crying out for them, they may lend a hand to us, such as we may lend a hand to an injured animal. Like, it might see us off, like, I know I'm not supposed to do this, but shit, like, I'll do it. And then, like, the Bledsoes also said once them and a lot of other experiencers made contact for the first time, they have like 8 years or something of like really bad, dark, hard times before like good abundance and blessings come to them. They said that's really what happened to them. Like, they lost their job, everyone shunned them, they got like put down by their community, lost all their money. And I think that's the karmic. Like, if they help you, if they do come and approach you, you're going to reap some bad karma. Because that's such a good thing, them coming, like, you gotta get some bad karma. It has to balance out this universe. They don't want to help you because you will go through some shit, probably. You'll come out better for it at the end, but it will fuck with you. And it,
Right.
It's like helping a baby bird on the floor, but its mother will reject it.
Nothing comes for free. Nothing comes for free in this life.
Karma is
on
the
this
ultimate
earth.
prize.
It's not. It's just not it. Like, you do this, something else happens.
Right.
You can't just do something like completely for free in this life. It's just not it. It's an exchange. This whole life is an exchange game.
Bro, have you ever watched Full Metal Alchemist?
A few episodes
That's
only.
That's one of the best anime. I need to rewatch it again. There's so many things that like touch on a lot of neon topics in that show.
Love it. Yeah, dude. Watch it and
really
pull
like it.
Pull those topics.
The ending of it is so good too. So esoteric and like Rosicrucian, all that kind of type of shit. Alchemy is really dope in general.
It is.
Super cool. One of my favorites,
It is.
Full Metal Alchemist. It's kind of hard to talk someone into watching it because they have Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which when someone explains it to you, they are both the same show until about halfway through Brotherhood. Then it takes its own like course. I don't know why I ended up doing that. It's like
Interesting.
Full Metal Alchemist, the regular one. That entire story, minus like the end, is only like the first half or first quarter of Brotherhood. And then where the other ones ended, this one like takes like the path of how the manga goes, or the manga.
Oh, so it's
And
more
Brotherhood
canon.
is more canon. It's much more detailed. It's a much better story, I believe. But also, you do kind of like it a little more if you watch the original one first. But it's hard to convince someone to sit through that one when you're also telling them that Brotherhood is so much better. But you kind of just gotta get to it.
Because you
I'd
get
watch
to
them
see
both
what they. Yeah. Okay. I understand
if
where
you
you're
want the
coming
full
from.
experience. I did it. I love it. And I feel like that's the reason I love it so much is because I watched both.
Right. Different depth. You get a different depth.
Yeah. It'll feel like while you're watching Brotherhood, you'll feel like, I already watched this. I already watched this one. Okay. But it's worth it. Sit through it. It's worth it. Hey, people. Put down in the comments below after the episode, what's your favorite anime?
And did you see any orbs tonight?
Yes,
It's
please.
Easter, baby. This is it. This is the night.
This is supposed
This is the
to
night
be.
that begins everything. This is the domino to the beginning of the rest of our lives, you neon folks. So buckle up, stay focused.
I'm gonna call it
Let's go into the rest of
Orbapalooza.
this year.
It's
Let's do
Orbapalooza.
Let's go into the rest of this year with we're just gonna do,
Those-
dude.
the
October.
freaking
Keep your eyes out
Bledsoes.
in October. That's 6 months from now.
Yep.
Keep your eyes on the Bledsoes. Keep your eyes here on Neon Popsicle.
Those
Keep your eyes
Bledsoes
on
keep
the
saying,
sky.
"Oh yeah, at the sky watching event we did over here. At the sky watching event we did over here." Always over on the East Coast. Come to the West Coast, guys.
Why don't you
Come
do a sky
on.
watching event over here in Temecula?
Come to Temecula. We have a lot of Native
Come on.
American grounds. Oh, bro, imagine.
Spiritual
Picture
grounds,
this:
bro.
Neon Popsicle, exclusive invitation with the Bledsoes to a Native American fucking thing.
In Anza.
They love the Native Americans. The Pachanga. We have a Pachanga reservation.
I don't know
Right.
any like people out there.
The Bledsoes
We have
know
to
every.
talk to
They know.
Pachanga,
They
we have-
have their connections. You know.
Think so?
I think I think the top Native American chief knows who the Bledsoe is.
What?
I think so because they're both spiritual people, spiritual type. And if he's like the chieftain, he's got to have like maximum spiritual knowledge, right? Isn't that like a
Yeah,
requirement?
I guess they'd be connected somehow akashically. Yeah, when it
Right.
comes to the Akashic.
Is that a requirement to be a Native American chieftain, like Akashic spiritual
Akashically
connection?
connected, yeah.
Yeah.
Akashically connected for sure.
I'm gonna start putting that on my resume for the next job I apply for. Akashically connected.
Akashically connected. Yeah.
Wow. Sometimes I just.
Maybe that could be a brand name too. Akashically connected.
Wow.
Maybe that'll be our group, our community name. Akashically connected, because we're all just akashically connected.
Yeah.
Our neon brothers and sisters. Set of channel status. Akashically connect.
You know, we might have talked about it one time in the past. Edgar Casey, he mentioned like Christ consciousness has been resurrected on this world, or like
Yes. Okay.
like reincarnated, I guess. I think 7 times or something like that. And in like
He
his
said it
report,
7 times. Okay.
I think so. He said that he's been, well, the Christ consciousness has been reincarnated through 7 different periods.
Oh.
Like one was this person, one was that, but one was like Enoch or something. One
Oh.
was, and then he said like the first one was Millennius or Emilius from Atlantis.
Huh.
That's crazy. Like Atlantis, bro, is the root of knowledge. That's like
It is the root of knowledge.
What do you call that? Not the crib, but
The crux.
the cradle of humanity.
The crux.
Right. Like the first incarnation of Christ consciousness was the head of Atlantis.
Plato and Socrates told Plato about Atlantis.
And is Atlantis a real place, or is it like
That's
somewhere you can
that's
go, like in Monroe Institute style? Like it's a mental.
Socrates mentioned Atlantis. Let me see. I feel like he mentioned it like as a place that sank,
Yeah. Oh. Well.
but rather a tale mentioned by the character Critias within Plato's dialogues. Critias, Critias, relates a story passed down from his grandfather, who heard it from an Athenian legislator, Solon, who's like, I think, anyway,
Wow.
who in turn allegedly heard it from Egyptian priests.
Whoa, Egyptian priests have to have some kind of wicked knowledge, though, dude. An Egyptian
So the story is told
priest?
during a conversation with Socrates, Timaeus, and Hermocrates, where they are discussing the ideal state. The tale is the Atlantis was a mighty advanced naval power located beyond the Pillars of Hercules. It held vast power but fell to corruption and greed. Atlantis was in the Strait of Gibraltar, beyond the Strait of Gibraltar. Where's that?
Right? So I'm gonna name my son
Separates Europe and Africa.
Gibraltar.
So that's where Atlantis would have been.
It's pretty close to Egypt.
Huh. The account is generally viewed by modern scholars not as history, but as an allegory created by Plato to illustrate political and ethical lessons regarding the decline of states.
Whoa. Okay.
All right. So I guess it wasn't like told to him, but it's mentioned here that Socrates brought it up in conversation, so
Yep. Probably was. They just don't want us to know.
yeah.
Well.
My.
Wow.
Well, hey guys, I'm gonna go into this week. I'm gonna melt this popsicle stand.
Smells it.
I'm gonna pray tonight, a special prayer,
Mm.
an Easter prayer,
Yeah.
and hopefully I get a very cool dream of sorts. I've been seeing people have watching videos of people who are having end of the world
Wow.
premonitions.
Maybe that's what we have to
predictions.
do. Maybe that's where the new knowledge comes in our sleep. Like a
Pray
thief
for it, guys.
in the night.
Pray for it. Pray for it.
All right.
Accept. And do the try to roll out of bed type thing without
Mm.
moving. Visualize pulling up a rope, and going straight to a
Wow.
mirror. The whole thing is like go to a mirror, and then so you can look at yourself, and then
Wow.
you'll know. Then you can go into the mirror. That's
Whoa.
That's like one of the ways you can.
Mirror world.
start.
Nice.
Yeah, you can teleport and astral project that way.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Too. I'm gonna try to astral project tonight as well. I'm gonna.
So this is what you got to do. Try to leave your body, go to the mirror immediately, look at yourself, and then try to go get something to eat.
Whoa.
In that order.
Eating, huh?
And then after that, you'll be like, oh, imagine what you want to eat. It can be anything you want. Taste it. Think how it tastes. Then you can like travel and stuff.
What?
So
That's crazy. It's like
there's like a
spirit fuel.
step-by-step thing you can do. You can try that way. There's a couple methods you can try. But that's an effective way I've
Wow.
heard people have a lot of success with.
We got Ryan Bledsoe teaching courses at Monroe Institute now.
I gotta practice my own methods of lucid dreaming so then I can sell a course on it, to be honest.
Ooh.
It worked for me. And if I can
Yeah.
duplicate the experience for myself through the methods that I'm saying, then I could totally do that before I die. Make a little ebook about it. But watch, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to start writing my dreams down, dream journaling. I'm going to do it all. I'm doing it.
Well,
Here we
this
go,
is the
guys.
time to
April
do it.
5th. This is Easter. April 5th, 2026 is the commitment
Yep.
to lucid dreaming once again. Let's go.
There's a new knowledge, people. Start lucid dreaming.
Let's go.
Jason P. signing out. Cornelius Cromwell signing out.
Until next time, people, let's keep stay united under the neon light. Thank you all for listening. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you know next time we are streaming. It's hard to get a consistent schedule, but you know what? We love you. Bye.
Let him know. Bye.